This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. Hope my screen is visible now.
Not yet. Yeah, now I can see.
Yeah. Fine. So instead, we were dealing the taxation part with respect to taxation, that is GST. We have seen some settings in today's session. Around 5 steps we have completed. That is procedure we have created, tax procedure, and we have assigned it to the country. Then we have created GL accounts, tax related GL accounts, and some of the settings we have made. Continuation with SLS session. Okay.
Yeah.
Next step. Step number 6. Create tax codes. Tax codes. Create tax codes using FTXP. Create tax codes using FTXP. FTXP. This step is very, very important even in real time also. This authorization usage of this transaction code will not be given to all users. It will be given to only selective users who are very high level users from the business. Okay.
Okay.
But what is this tax code? So let me explain this. Let me give some points. Tax code will speak about two aspects. Two aspects. Number one, the type of tax is, whether the tax is input tax or output tax, the type of tax, that is whether the tax is input tax or output tax. Number two, the rate of tax. So basically what is a tax code is, tax will speak about two things. It represents what type of tax and how much is the rate of tax. So with respect to GST, government has announced different GST rates for different products. 5% category of products are there, 12% category products are there, 18% is there, 28% is there. Okay. So as far as concerned to tax rates, government has categorized, government has given 4 rates of tax. One 5%, sorry, 5 rates. One is 5%, second one is 12% rate of tax, third one is 18% of tax, and 28% of tax, and the fifth one is 0%. That is exempted goods. We call them as exempted. On those goods, no tax will be collected. Okay. So for which type of goods, what is the rate of tax, that will be given in GST schedules. Those schedules are not required for us, but for time being, just remember that GST rates or oblique tax rates approved by the government of India for various categories of goods and services are 5%, comma 12%, comma 18%, and 28% and 0%. 0% brackets low, that is exempted goods on which no tax shall be collected oblique charged. No tax shall be collected oblique charged. Okay, so we are trying to see how to create the tax codes. Basically, tax codes will speak about two types of aspects. One is it will speak about what type of tax, whether the tax that we are going to collect is input tax or output tax. If it is an input tax is nothing but purchase tax or GST on purchases. If it is input tax, what is the rate of tax? If it is an output tax, that is sales tax or outgoing tax or GST on output or GST on sales, then what is the rate of the tax? So these two things will be explained by the tax codes. Type of tax, whether it is related to purchase or whether it is related to sales. If it is related to sales, what is the rate of tax? If it is related to purchases, what is the rate of the tax? So that will be, these two aspects will be explained by tax codes in SAP system. Okay, so let us try to see how these tax codes will be configured, set up in system. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so please take down the path. It's SAP Easy Access. Sorry, before that, take some point. Here, two tax codes will be created. Create one for GST on sales and the other for GST on purchases or procurements. GST on sales and other for GST on purchases. Right. Please take down the path. SAP Easy Access, SAP Easy Access, SPR, SPRO, Presenter, Presenter, Presenter. Click on SAP reference IMG. Click on SAP reference IMG. SAP reference IMG. Financial accounting. Financial accounting. Financial accounting. Financial account. Financial accounting global settings. Financial accounting global settings. Then tax on sales oblique purchases. Tax on sales oblique purchases. Then basic settings. Basic settings. So not basic, it is calculation. Don't go for basic settings. Calculation. Next, define tax codes for sales and purchases. Define tax codes for sales and purchases. Define tax codes for sales and purchases. So click on this clock icon beside define tax codes for sales and purchase. Click on this clock icon. It takes bit time as we are doing it for the first time. So once we click on that clock again, system will ask for entering into country. So country, give IN, India, country IN, press enter, press enter. Here tax code, tax code, tax code will be represented with a 2-digit alphanumerical code. It's a 2-digit alphanumerical code. You can use 2 numbers or 2 alphabets, combination of number and alphabet. So just I'm taking first one, I'm taking it as M, no, I'm taking it as PG. You can take your own code, need not be PG, just I'm taking PG. So PG, press enter, press enter. See, once you press enter, system will give you this pop-up window. You will have to enter some details in this. So just I am mentioning it as GST, GST on purchases, purchases at the rate of 5%, at the rate of 5%. GST on purchases at the rate of 5%. That means I'm creating a tax code PG, which will speak about, which is used to capture tax amount on purchase activity, and that purchase activity is subjected to tax at the rate of 5%. I repeat once again, I'm trying to create a tax code called PG, which will be used by the system to capture tax portion on the purchase activity, and that purchase activity is subjected to tax at the rate of 5%. So GST on purchases, GST on purchases at the rate of 5%. The tax type, this is something very important. See, as we are human being, we are trying to create, we will understand that this is a tax, PG is a tax code which is related to, which is used to capture the tax amount on purchase activity, nothing but on input activity. But how system should understand? System doesn't have any brain like us. So therefore, we should tell the system explicitly that to understand PG as PG is the code related to tax which with respect to purchase activity. So we should explicitly tell system to understand the tax code PG as it is used to capture the tax on purchase activity. So that will be explained to the system by mentioning tax type here. So click on this drop down button and give here input tax V. So double click on V, input tax. Purchases are also called as inputs because when we are doing purchase activity, we will receive the goods. Goods are coming inside the business organization. Therefore, purchase activity is called as input activity. So obviously the tax with respect to that particular activity is called as input tax. Input tax or GST input, GST on purchases, all are same. I repeat once again, input tax, GST on input, GST on purchases. Any terminology you can use, all are same. So give V, so tax type V, then press here, press green icon, continue icon, call it. Press on this, new, write down very carefully please. Then you can see here VST, against VST. VST stands for input tax. Against input, give the percentage, 5%, 5%, 5%. Then continuation, please. Click on save. Click on save. Click on save. Oh, percentage here, just give 5. That's it. Don't give percentage symbol, just give 5. Okay. Click on save. Click on save. And get the message, tax code PG was created. Get the message, tax code PG was created. Tax code PG was created. Write down the message compulsorily, please, so that you will be comfortable when you are practicing. Continuation, not at over. Click on back. Click on back icon. Click on back icon. Then again click on this clock icon button. Again click on clock icon button. Give the country India, IN. Give the country IN. Press enter. Press enter. And here tax code. Another one I am creating. Earlier we have created code with respect to purchase activity. Now I am going to create tax code for sales activity. So I am using the code SG. Need not be SG. While practicing, you can use your own one. Tax code SG. Press enter. Press enter. Give the description. GST on sales at the rate of 5%. GST on sales at the rate of 5%. Then here tax type. Tax type. For GST on purchases, we have given V. Now we are supposed to give other than V. Tax type, give A. A stands for output tax. Output tax, GST on output, GST on sales, all are same. Okay. Why is sales? Why sales GST on sales is output tax? Means by doing sales activity, business will lose the goods. Goods will go out from business. Therefore, it is output tax. So give A. Tax type A. Click on this green icon. Continue icon. Continue icon. Against output tax, here output tax, give 5. Click on save. Click on save and get the message, tax code SG was created. Tax code SG was created. Just for your clarity's sake, I'll mention in the Word document. Tax code SG, sorry, PG. Tax codes PG and SG. PG is used to capture, used to calculate calculate and capture the GST on purchases. GST on purchases, and FG is used to calculate and capture the GST on sales. GST on sales. Okay. Just for your information sake only, I'm giving the point here. So I'm underlining tax codes. Right. So two codes we have created. One is PG, another one is SG. PG, intentionally I have used the term P. The term P in the tax code PG, the letter P will indicate purchase activity and the G will indicate GST. Similarly, in the tax code SG, that letter S will indicate sales activity and G will indicate GST or tax. Okay. So next step number 7. Now, whatever the settings so far we have done by completing step number 6, or from 1 to 6, we are done with configuration, we are done with consultant work. Now we are going to enter into end user area, that is processing purchase and sales activity along with taxes. Okay, so I would request you to take the points very carefully, please. Next step number 7. Step number 7, process vendor invoice, public purchase invoice, public incoming invoice, all are same. Vendor invoice, purchase invoice, incoming invoice, all are same. Process vendor invoice, purchase invoice, incoming invoice for the goods purchased from the vendor Mr. Miraj, using F-43, vendor invoice F-43. Process vendor invoice incoming invoice for the goods purchased. I'll add bit worth of rupees 1 lakh. Worth of rupees 1 lakh. From the vendor Mr. Miraj using F-43. So now the interesting point we are supposed to observe while processing the vendor is, along with the taxes we are processing. Okay, here also I mention along with GST on purchases or input tax, GST on purchases. So while processing the vendor invoice, our observation shall be, our focus should be on the concept that, on the point that system should calculate tax amount automatically. The calculated tax amount should get posted to respective tax GL account. So that is what we are supposed to focus. That is what is the intention of this topic, taxation. I repeat once again, as we are done with the taxation settings and we are trying to process vendor invoice along with the taxes, we do not mention this is the tax amount. We do not mention GL account of the respective tax. We do not give manually. Rather, system should calculate the tax amount the calculated tax amount should get posted to the respective tax GL account automatically. So that is what we need to observe while processing vendor invoice. Okay, now, so F-43 in the command box. I'm directly going to the code because you already knew the path for F-43. So write down very carefully. I will go very slowly. So give F-43 in the command box. Press enter. Press enter. Give the document date, today's date. Give the document date, today's date. Document type KR. You must be remembering. Document type KR is this document type, standard document type, which is used to process vendor invoice. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah, fine. Then company code MMI1. Company code company code MMI1. Then posting date, today's date. Posting date, today's date. Posting period, if you give or do not give, system will take automatically. Just giving myself annually for currency INR, currency INR. Then posting key 31. 31 is the posting which is used to credit the vendor at the time of processing vendor invoice or purchase invoice or incoming invoice. Okay, 31 is the posting key. Already I have explained in case of vendor management, but again I'm so 31 is the posting key which is used to credit the vendor at the time of processing invoice. Posting key 31 is used to credit the vendor at the time processing invoice, that is vendor invoice or incoming invoice or purchase invoice. So 13, give the vendor number, our vendor number. If you remember, directly type, or else you can search 1112501, I believe.
No, that was for customer. I think
No.
1119301.
Yeah, that was for the customer. Yeah, 9301, right. So 1119301. Give the vendor number, our vendor, Mr. Miraj. Press enter. Press enter. So give the amount, just I'm giving 1 lakh. You can give any amount, need not be 1 lakh. For my easy calculation sake and for my easy understanding sake, just I'm giving 1 lakh. Give the amount 1 lakh. Most important thing is select calculate tax checkbox. Visible this box?
Yes.
Select calculate tax checkbox. Then text vendor invoice processing for the purchase. Vendor invoice processing for the purchases. Then give the posting key, that is 40, which is used to debit the GL account. Then give the account number, purchases GL account. Purchases GL account 4 lakhs 2. No, it is 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs 3. 3 lakhs, yeah, 3 lakhs 3. Purchases GL account. Give the purchase GL account. Press enter. Press enter. Give star in amount field. Give star in amount field. And tax code. Here you need to give the tax code. For purchase, for tax on purchases, we have created a tax code called PG. See here, I have mentioned here in the notes, PG is used to calculate and capture the GST on purchases or purchase activity. So I'm supposed to give PG over there. So tax code PG, then text, in the text give plus. You know the purpose of star and plus. Tax
Yes.
code PG, and the text is plus. Click on document on the main menu. Click on document on the main menu. Click on simulate. Click on simulate. Click on simulate. Now we have to observe that whether tax has been calculated or not, and if tax is being calculated, whether the calculated tax is getting posted, getting processed to the relevant GL account or not. See, system calculated tax amount, and the calculated tax amount is being posted, being processed to the relevant or respective tax GL account. Observed?
Ye-
Right? Did we 1,06,000 GL account ever during this process?
No.
No, we have not given. System itself has picked up 1 lakh, and system itself calculated tax amount. How system has picked up this 1,06,000 GL account? If we go and see this PG tax code, we will come to know. Just for your information sake, I'll show you. FTXP trillion. See, if I go and see PG tax code, this is PG tax code. One second. If you click on tax accounts, see 1,06,000 is there. Visible?
Yeah.
The same 1,06,000 has been captured. See here. Okay. So that is how I mentioned while I was creating about the tax code. What did I mention? Tax code will indicate the type of the tax. Type of the tax means whether it is tax on purchases or tax on sales. See here clearly saying GST on purchases. It will say two aspects. One is type of the tax, and also it will indicate percentage of tax, rate of tax. If you go and see the tax code, it will mention 5% is the rate tax. Getting my point? Okay. So not only that, whatever the settings have made with respect to taxation, apart from creation of tax code, with the help of settings which we have made in the system itself has calculated tax amount, and the calculated tax amount is getting posted to the relevant GL account. Okay, so this is what automatic processing of taxes, automatic calculation, and automatic posting of calculated tax amount to the relevant or respective GL account. Okay, so I'll show it from the beginning once again for your clarity sake, because I have moved from one screen to another screen. Okay, straight how to process vendor invoice with. So at this point we have to click on post. That's it. Again, I'm doing it from the beginning for your clarity sake. So slash and f-43 center, give the document date, today's date, document type KR, company code MMI1, posting date, period 4, currency INR, give the vendor number 1119301, present, give the amount 1 lakh, select calculate tax box, give the text vendor invoice processing for the purchases, and give the posting key 40, the purchases GL account 3 lakhs 3, presenter, give star in amount field important thing is tax code PG. PG will speak about tax on purchase activity or GST on purchase activity. Text vendor invoice, sorry, directly you can give, click on document, click on simulate. Now, till this point you have taken. So just double click on blue line item. Double click on blue line item. Text is just GST on purchases. GST on purchases. GST on purchases. Click on back. Click on back. Click on post. Click on post. Right, document was posted. Okay, so now we have seen processing of vendor invoice with the tax, with GST on purchases. Let's also see processing of customer invoice along with the taxes. Am I clear so far?
Yes.
Right, next step number 8. Process customer invoice oblique sales invoice. I need not have to give this much wordings. Just for your clarity sake, I'm giving, please. Outgoing invoice for the goods sold worth of rupees, let's say 50,000. You can take any amount when you are practicing, need not be 50,000. To the customer, Manisha, using F-22, along with GST on sales, So give F-22 in the command box. You know the path. Already I have given the path for F-22. So directly I'm going with the T code, transaction code. So give F-22 in the command box. Press enter. Press enter. Give the document date. And the document type DR. You know, DR is the standard document type provided by SAP to process customer invoice or sales invoice or outgoing invoice. Then company code, our company MMI1, posting date, today's date, period is 4, currency INR, posting key 01. 01 is the posting key used to debit customer at time of processing customer invoice. At the time of processing sales activity, sales made to the customer shall be debited, and for that we will have to use the posting key 01. I'll show you once for your information sake. 01 is used to debit the customer. C stands for customer, D stands for debit invoice. So 01 is the posting key which is used to debit the customer at the time of processing invoice, that customer invoice, outgoing invoice or sales invoice. So 01, and give the customer number. One customer number, if you know, directly type, or else you can search 102501. So customer number, give customer number, press enter. press enter, give the amount 50,000, select calculate checkbox, similar to vendor invoice only, is no change. So select calculate tax checkbox, give the text customer invoice processing for the goods sold, customer invoice processing for the goods sold, and give the posting key 40 debit, sorry, 50 credit, right? Credit sales GL account, posting key 50 sales GL account. If you know the sales GL account number, directly type, else you always have an option to search. So 4 lakhs to, so give 4 lakhs to sales G account, press enter. After giving sales GL account and posting key 50, press enter, give star in amount field, give star in amount field, tax code. So we have created two tax codes. One is PG, which is used to capture tax on purchase. We are not supposed to use PG. We are supposed to use which tax code? SG, because SG code we have created to capture the tax on sales activity, GST on sales activity. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so give SG, tax code SG, give plus in text field, give plus in text field, click on document on the main menu, click on simulate, click on document on main menu, click on simulate. I haven't clicked yet on simulate. By clicking on simulate, the point we need to focus is we need to observe whether system has calculated tax on sales and the calculated tax getting posted to respective tax GL account or not. These two aspects we are supposed to check. By clicking on simulate, we need to check that. Point number one we need to check is whether system itself has calculated tax on sales amount or not. Second one, the if the tax amount is calculated, the calculated tax amount is getting posted, getting processed to the respective tax GL account or not. These two aspects we are supposed to check. So I'm clicking on simulate. See, calculated tax amount and the tax amount is getting posted, getting processed, getting captured to respective GL account, that is tax on sales or GST on sales account. So double click on blue line item, double click on blue line item, give the text GST on sales, GST on sales. Click on back, click on back, click on post, click on post, and get the message document was posted in company code. Get the message document was posted in company code. Document was posted in company code MMI1. So this is what is about taxation part as far as concerned to finance module. The same taxation part in real time also can be seen from sales and distribution module, SD module. It's another module of SAP. So in SD module, some more points I'll be covering with respect to taxation when I deal with the integration of finance module with sales and distribution module. Okay. So this is what is with respect to GST on purchases, GST on sales. Next. So before going to the next topic, with respect to finance, Our course is finance and controlling. With respect to finance module, except asset management, we are done with entire finance module. So asset management module I am supposed to take up, but I'm not going to take up right now immediately. In continuation classes, I'm not going to take up asset management. I like to take up after completing the controlling part, costing part, which we also call it as. Okay, because if we learn asset accounting, asset management after learning controlling, it will be more effective. So that is the reason why I would like to cover asset management after completing the controlling part. So I'm stopping here itself for today's session. By chance, is it possible to attend a session for tomorrow? Is
For
there any
me, it's
possibility that you
possible.
can?
I can attend.
Okay. How about Miraj?
No, sir, I cannot attend.
Okay, then no problem, because introduction part I don't want anybody to miss, so we'll continue on Monday. No problem. Okay.
You are starting asset account.
No, not asset. Controlling part I'm starting. After completing controlling, well, I'll move on to asset part.
What about integration?
Integration will be after asset accounting. Integration you cannot complete before completing controlling.
Okay. And after that, you are
Okay.
giving any blueprint?
What blueprint, sir? The blueprint?
I meant to say any project.
What project you're talking about?
No, no.
I'm
I'm
not getting your
saying that
point.
after completion, you'll having the blueprints. You know, whenever a company hires you, they give you your blueprint. No.
That cannot be provided, sir. Project cannot be provided. It is not possible actually.
But how are we going to learn?
What you are going to plan?
No, I'm saying that whenever,
Uh,
if you have any blueprint experience, then it will be easy.
no, sir, that is not possible. Providing blueprint or providing project is not at all possible. If somebody is saying to you, we can provide project, it is not at all possible. Unless you get into real time, you won't get again. Get project related information. Even if you ask me to provide my project in which I am working, that also I cannot give, because project information is very confidential. We are not supposed to give.
No, no, as a dummy project.
No, sir. I don't provide dummy pro. I don't.
Then
Okay.
if you are adding
Any
experience, then what are we going to write in the this one?
that is what. See, that this is correct question. I will try. I will help you in preparing the resumes. How to prepare your resume, and what are all the points you are supposed to focus. Okay, those things I can explain you. No problem. That's not an issue at all.
No, but see, we have already got experience, so we want to add up an SAP experience. That's what my concern is.
That is what, sir. That is what I will share some of the resumes, experienced resumes. Looking at that resumes, you can build up your resumes, and I will let you know how to prepare for the interviews.
Okay, so let us finish.
Yeah. Okay. Right.